All right, today we're going to read Chapter 3, Not a Nutball. Mrs. blew her whistle. That means come in from recess. Lucille and that Grace ran to get me, 'cause I was still in the grass, that's why. Lucille was happy and sparkly. Didn't you love him, Junie B? Wasn't he so handsome? He was even handsomer up close, don't you think? He was nice, too. Wasn't he nice? That Grace was happy and sparkly, too. He said he liked my high tops, she told me. He liked my dress, said Lucille. He said I was a nutball, I said. Lucille twirled around. Not me, she said. He didn't say I was a nutball. That's because he loves me. That Grace jumped high into the air. Me too, he loves me too, she said real squealy. Just then Lucille stopped twirling. She crossed her arms. No, Grace, he does not love you too. He only loves me, 'cause I saw him first, and you're not allowed to steal him away, remember? That Grace crossed her arms too. I'm not stealing him away, Lucille. He just automatically loves me on his own, and there's nothing I can do about it, she said. I tugged on Lucille's dress. How come he said I was a nutball? Why do you think? Why did he have to say that dumb thing? Lucille didn't pay attention to me. She kept on being mad at that Grace. I knew it, she grouched. I knew this was going to happen, Grace. You're trying to steal my boyfriend. Junie B said you wouldn't, but you are. She looked down at me. Tell her, Junie B. Tell Grace she can't steal my boyfriend. I looked curious at her. I'm not a nutball, am I? Am I a nutball? I said. I'm not a nutball. Just then, that Grace leaned close to Lucille's nose. I can love anybody I want to, Lucille, she hollered in her face. No, you cannot, Grace. Yes, I can too, Lucille. I tapped on both of their ankles. How many think I'm a nutball? Raise your hand, I said. Just then, Mrs. blew her whistle again. So I stood up from the grass and I walked to room 9 all by myself, 'cause I couldn't stop thinking about being a nutball. That's why. I thought about it for the whole rest of the day. I didn't even talk. Not at show and tell, not at snack time, not even when I got on the bus to ride home. That Grace sat down next to me. She was happy and sparkly again. I know he loves me better than Lucille, she said. I'm positive he does. And he hasn't even seen how fast I can run yet. She poked me with her finger. Who do you think he likes better, me or Lucille? And tell the truth, she said. I didn't talk. That Grace jiggled me. How come you're not talking, Junie B? How come you're not answering me? Are you sick? Do you have a sore throat? Just then her eyes opened real wide and her whole mouth came open. Oh, I know why you're not talking. It's because you're upset, right? You're upset that you're a nutball. I spinned around at her very quick. I am not a nutball, Grace. I am just a regular normal girl, and I don't even know why that boy had to call me that. I do, said that Grace. I know why he called you that. It's because you couldn't stop laughing, and you fell in the grass, and you rolled around down there. I stared at her. Yeah, so? I said. So that's how nutballs act, said Grace, and I should know, because I have a nutball right in my own personal family. I raised up my eyebrows. You do? I said. Yeah, she said. My 2-year-old brother Jeffy is a nutball. Every time we go to the mall, we have to put him on a leash, or else he tackles people. And then he hides in the clothes and the security has to come. She looked at me very suspicious. Did you ever do that, Junie B? Did you ever tackle people and hide in the clothes and security had to come? I looked away from her, 'cause that was my own personal beeswax. Jeffy's not allowed to eat sugar cereal anymore either, said that Grace. My mother thinks the sugar gets him all jazzied up. Her eyebrows raised, very curious. Do you eat sugar cereal for breakfast, Junie B? Do you? She asked. I looked away again. 'Cause guess what? More of my own personal beeswax. That's what. Tune in next time for Chapter 4.